Hello!
Hello.
Good evening! This Stelio.
It's me.
This me.
This Pavlo.
This tea.
This water.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
What's going down in Chinatown?
Let's start with how slow Ioannis is. Like his patience and his everyday slowness.
Very much.
Okay. Let's start with his morning rituals. So Ioannis works till late, sleeps till late, and then gets up. So he needs to be at work at around 2 o'clock, gets up at about 10 o'clock and starts the ritual. Now the ritual starts with getting out of bed and putting his gown on. Once the gown's on, we make our little trot to the kitchen and we have his number 4 coffee.
With salt and honey.
And honey. Has to be salt and honey. After that, he's had his cup of coffee with a slow pace around the kitchen, dazing around, looking at the light bulbs. He progresses to the bathroom, where he will start with the morning throne session.
About an hour.
Shaving.
With a straight razor.
And a brush with cream, not normal gel shaving cream.
Remember badger hair.
Badger hair. Badger hair. It's all about the badger hair.
All about the badger hair.
And then we start with the shower, which takes approximately, I don't know what.
A geyser.
A geyser. A full geyser. Even though he has an eco shower head, it's a geyser. It's a geyser. The other thing we can talk about is Ioannis' indecisive.
Oh, very indecisive. For example, Ioannis, where would you like to eat today?
I don't know, anywhere you choose.
Do you want to go somewhere later?
Whatever you want, I'm easy. I really don't mind.
Should we go to Nikki Beach or should we go and have some coffee?
Stelio, I don't know, it's whatever you want, really.
You know what? We won't eat anything if you don't want to tell me.
Fine, then let's do the fun we want.
Yeah,
We
it's
won't.
pretty much exactly correct.
We want. That is Ioannis after a couple of questions. Generally, Ioannis is quite a calm and humble person.
Very much.
Unless Dad comes home from China and he's from Japan and he's holding a beautiful handmade knife. Should we do a little demonstration?
Sure. Here's a knife.
Oh, Dad! Oh!
It really was like 8 years worth of pent up excitement in 15 seconds.
For a knife.
For a knife.
For a knife. That takes us onto the topic of Ioannis' passion. One thing we have to admit about Ioannis is his passion.
Very
Whether
passionate.
it's feeding his dogs, where it takes him almost an hour to go outside, put 2 scoops of food into a bowl, and sit on the floor while either playing Pokemon or Shades or listening to a book while his dogs finish eating. Once done, then we'll actually come inside.
Shame, but you don't eat by yourself either.
That's a fair point.
Ioannis took forever to figure out what he wanted to do as a career. It ranged everything from what? Architecture to
architecture, marine biology,
engineer.
probably something to do with plants.
Yeah, end of the
Something
day.
to do with being the most eco man in the world.
End of the day, he landed on cooking.
Cooking, which started off as an interest and then obviously peaked into a passion. So Ioannis' interest and passion stems from family. Yaya with her food, my mother with her passion of cooking. So he's been around food forever. I mean, we are a family of eaters. We all love our food. There's no doubt about it.
And on the odd occasion, you might try cook. Pavlo on the bra with a fillet, me in my old oil drum, and my dad with his credit card.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is. And my mom obviously is an experienced cook. We all know that. Now, when Ioannis gets an idea about cooking or food or any interest that he has, he takes it to the most extreme level. Ioannis is an extremist
with everything.
So if Ioannis wants to cook an omelette, he can't just take a pan and cook an omelette. He has to have the right whisk to beat the egg.
The right pan.
He has to have the correct pan to cook it. He has to have the
oven at
correct
the right
knife
temperature.
on the correct cutting board with the correct pepper and the correct. It's ridiculous. It just carries on that way. But that's Yanaki's passion. That's how it goes. I mean, I've never seen this kid so interested in something that he will give up anything, almost his own 21st, to work, and even on holiday overseas to work. This is how passionate Ioanni is about his cooking. So personally, I'm looking forward to the day where we'll be walking around in a crowd or at a party, and somebody will be talking about the top restaurant and the top chef, and that chef being Ioanni. Like, I'm looking forward, with the passion that you have, there is no way that cannot be possible. Whether it's here, whether it's in Cyprus, wherever it is in the world.
Japan.
We wish you the best of luck with your chefing career.
Yes, you do.
And no matter what you need, you know we are behind you all the way. Whether it's another lift because you don't feel like driving, or it's late nights, whatever it is, you know we're there for you. So that's undebatable.
Always there. Just keep us a room in that boutique hotel in Cyprus you're gonna have in the next 3 years.
And just remember, families get discount.
Discount free.
Family discount, which is generally free.
Free.
Family discount.
Free.
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 Passion is not Ioanni's only trait. He's also one of the most caring and loving people that I know. I'm not just saying that because he's my brother, although I've had first-hand experience. Ioanni, like we said, takes everything to the extreme. When I had to be hospitalized and everything had to be completely clean, and we had the immunosuppression, Ioanni would put on gloves at home, sterilize everything, cut up some carrots, cut up some eggs, and bring me lunch because obviously I wouldn't eat at the hospital. Ioanni would even take cutlery and wrap it in cling wrap and bring that to the hospital so that I'd have spotlessly clean cutlery. You know, when we were back, he'd always be the first one to help, go and try and get some water if someone was sick. You know, he's just one of the most caring people I know, and like most of my family, would be willing to give his right leg if someone was in need for it.
Yeah, Ioanni is one person that will do anything in the world to never upset someone else. He can be absolutely livid with someone, but you will never notice, you'll never see it, and you'll never know that you've actually irritated him to that point. He is a very humble person. So let's go on to Ioanni's a lighter note, and let's talk about Ioanni's dress.
Ioanni dress code.
The way Ioanni dresses. So if Ioanni sees on an invitation it says casual,
Smart.
and if he sees smart,
Formal.
and if he sees formal,
Black tie.
black tie. It's always a step above. Ioanni will go to the most casual bra in a blazer and a scarf, because that's
Sometimes
Ioanni.
a hat.
And sometimes a hat. You
Takes
cannot
a lot
go.
of convincing.
You cannot go to Emperor's Palace without a hat.
True.
Doesn't matter what hat, it has to be,
It
a,
has
hat.
to be a hat.
Never a cap, just a hat. You know, a suave hat.
Just remember, you also can't go to
Montecasino.
Oktoberfest without a lederhosen.
And a hat.
He's
Can't
got the
forget the
hat.
hat.
He's got the hat.
But who wear the hat?
He's got the hat.
Can't forget the hat.
Can't forget that.
And the hair.
And the feather in the hat.
The feather. The feather. The last topic we have is music. You will never find the weirdest.
Range of music.
Actually, you will find the weirdest
yeah, if you
range
listen to Ioanni's
of
design.
music on someone's music account. It ranges from rock all the way to
1840s classical,
think about what your Bapu used to listen to and what about his Bapu used to listen to.
and what he thought was old.
and then what he thought
That's
was
what
old.
Ioanni
That's
listens to.
about it. That's old music. And you'll find French, you'll find Chinese, you'll find
Indian.
you'll find, I don't know, anything you can think of. You walk past Ioanni's room at any time, and it's like listening to Beethoven symphony or something. It's just extreme.
Nine.
Sorry.
So hopefully we did not leave you crying. We made you laugh. And to follow us, some messages from some loved ones. around the world.
Cheers.
We'll be done.
Yeah.
生まれ変わる